Hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. So again. Welcome back for another lesson of biology. Today we are going through lesson 10, the exercise for chapter 26, genetics. Before you start watching the video, please like and subscribe my channel, and also share the video to your classmate and remind them to do their revision. Alright, let's start. Let's take a look at question A. Question A, it shows you that the length of the wings of a fruit fly, 一個果蠅啦, is controlled by a pair of alleles. And the fruit fly is homozygous for long wing. It is crossing with another fruit fly also homozygous for vestigial wings. And all their offspring 後代, they all have long wings. Now the question is, question A. Which allele, long wings or vestigial wings, is dominant? Explain your answer. In order to answer that, let's take a look at the fly on the left-hand side. This is a long wing fly, which is homozygous. Homozygous, that means purebred, 純種. That means both their alleles should be the same. That means for the fruit fly here, it should have two alleles for long wing. So both alleles, they are same. And then now, for the fruit fly on the right, this is a fly with vestigial wings, 退化翼. It is also homozygous. Also purebred, 純種. And it should have both allele of vestigial wings. So I write V in here. Both alleles should be the same. Alright, so after they cross with each other, what will happen? The homozygote purebred long wing is going to give one allele of long wing to the offspring, while for the homozygous purebred of vestigial wing is also going to give one of the vestigial wings allele to the offspring. When it goes together, you have both long wing and vestigial wings allele for the offspring. Now the question is, how does all the offspring looks like? All the offspring here, they all have long wings. So which character is it showing? The long wings, right? So if the long wings character is showing, so that means the long wing allele should be dominant. Alright, so do you understand it right now? So I'm going to stop for a while. Alright, so now I think you have a basic concept on why the long wing is the dominant allele. In order to answer the question, let's write down the answers together. First of all, the F1 generation, that means the offspring, are produced from crossing 交配啦 of homozygous dominant, that means the long wing, and homozygote recessive, that means the vestigial wing. So what conclusion do we have? Therefore, F1 are heterozygotes. They have different allele. They have different alleles, so they must be heterozygote. And then, when you have both alleles different, the allele that is showing must have a stronger power to express. So the next part that you want to write down would be dominant allele will mask the expression of recessive allele in heterozygote condition. And last but not least, since all the offspring in here, they are heterozygotes, all right, so point number, okay, since all offspring are heterozygote, allele of long wing should be dominant. All right, so in here you have totally 4 marks. Let me write it down for you. First mark, and then second mark, the third mark, the fourth mark. Alright, so step by step, you should be able to get the marks one by one. Take your time, try to understand what I have been saying. Question B, it requires you to draw a genetic diagram. It's asking you what would be the ratio of long wing and vestigial wings in F2 generation. When the F1, they interbreed. That means the heterozygotes, they mate with another heterozygotes. In order to do this question, you must first let the allele in this question. You first let the big F, big letter F, be the allele of long wing. Because you know the long wing is a dominant allele, so you use the big letter, while you let the small letter F be the allele of vestigial wing. Alright, so this is the first part. You should be able to let the letter for the allele. And then next, start to draw out the genetic diagram. Let's start with the F1. After you write out F1, you have to tell me the looks or the characteristics of these F1 generations. So you have both of them long wing crossing with another long wing, and their genotype is big letter F, small letter f, big letter F, small letter f. And very importantly, don't forget you must have a cross in the middle to show that they are doing reproduction. And then, secondly, you tell me what gamete will be formed from these parents, the F1. For both F1, they should form gamete of big letter F and small letter f, respectively. And then afterwards, you are going to form the F2. And now, the F2, they will be formed by the joining of gamete. So the gametes, they are going to join like this. I used some very clear color, so you can see it very clearly. There are different possibilities for joining. Like this. Last but not least. After joining, you will be able to tell how does these offspring looks like. What are their phenotype? Their character. Alright, so the character for the first 3 should be, all of them, they should have long wing. While the last one should be vestigial wing. Most importantly, you tell me what is the ratio. You tell me what is the ratio of long wing and vestigial wing in F2. So you have to tell me at the very end, ratio is this time 3:1. That's it for the questions. So how do you get the marks? You are going to get the marks like this. For the let, you will get in here 1 mark. And then for the offspring, first generation, and then gamete, you will get another mark. And then after that, for the F2 and phenotype, in here, you get another mark. Last but not least, you tell me about the ratio, you get the final mark. So you got 4 marks in total for question B. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you understand what I've been saying. Try to do more revision at home. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.